and I'm lit. On a spacecraft in a new realm, that's it.
Alright, hey, welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Okay, if you're new, hey, I'm Mel. I'm here with another spiritual decode reaction video. Okay, this one is Benjahman Manhatten again. Okay, we gonna get into the path of illumination. Okay, he's intriguing to me, so I had to do another one this morning. But if you want to, first off, like, share, subscribe, help your girl out. Okay, comment your thoughts. Okay, also, if you want to book a reading or look at my Etsy shop, I'll put everything in the description below. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into the video.
I don't stop talking to the mass majority of our so-called black people because they have made their mind up that they have given themselves over to the beast, and that the beast and following the ways of the beast is the way in which they must continue forward, that they have given themselves over to the beast. They have made themselves vessels of his spiritual and demonic energy. So you can do nothing for these people. This is why people were cautioned to be in this world but not of this world. What did that mean? That means that we're not supposed to partake in the things of this world. The false ideology, the false gods, the mindset of these things. But our people are not going to acknowledge that. This is only for the elect. And like I said, our people had that time of following the beast, following mankind, and that time is no more. Because again, even when you follow him, there will come a time where he will fall and he will use you as his cushion, and he will use you to stop our rise.
I see a lot. I see more. Okay, everybody got their own little thought process when it comes to the opposition. He says the beast, Malachi York or Bedell, they reference the devil as in the same thing, the opposition, and some just say the elites, you feel me, or government or NPCs or whatever. So when you got to get your own little realm of the opposition, get your own little feel of the opposition, long as you understand that the opposition is always to keep you down, to bring you down, to keep you from rising and gaining higher knowledge, to keep you from being more than what you are. Okay, so, well, you know, degrading who you are, basically, making you feel like you not nothing, you feel me, or making you feel like, you know, you can't do this and can't do that. You know, that's why, you know, you have to heal. That's why you have to really be with yourself and understand yourself, understand yourself, so you can move forward. Because we all have our own unique energy. We all have our own unique mission here. But the same thing is a collective mission to help people rise, help our people rise, okay?
Understand that you will have obstacles, or the obstacles are mankind. The obstacles are mankind. Mankind comes in all shades, persuasions. Right. Mankind comes in all shades now. Black, white, yellow, red, whatever you want. Stop the brightness. They will appear as the false light. They will appear as your family. They will appear as your friends. And the beast will use them to stop this evolution, to stop the raising of the true illumination.
Yeah, when he said that, it's like if you think about it, it's like an entity jumping to another person, kind of like, you know, Spider-Man, when they had the black Spider-Man, and or even Venom. You know, when you know, he's the glob or whatever, he can just jump on the people, and, you know, he's attached to them, he controls them, you know, controls a half of them or something like that. So basically, that's why it's good to protect your energy, to, you know, proclaim that you know your energy is cleansed, your energy is protected, you know, however you do that, however your process is with that. And also be aware that some people have entities on them. Some people are around people that, you know, they have, you know, dirty auras and stuff like that, and that can trickle into your aura, that can trickle into your house, that can trickle into your car, you feel me? Same thing, like if you're giving services, or if you got a 9-to-5, you got so many different people coming around you, like, you feel me? You don't know where they been at, or what their mindset is, or what their motives is, you feel what I'm saying? I mean, you will know if you tapped in, but, you know, it's cool to be in tune with yourself and listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. You are not crazy, somebody come up next to you and they asking you your business or something, like, you know, why does this person just keep like getting in my business. Like, why are you always in my space? You feel me? Like, move. Like, you don't like you being used. They being used to distract you, to be nosy, to be a monitoring spirit, to deplete your energy. Okay, so you got to learn how to put boundaries. Okay, keep it short and sweet, and just move the fuck on.
Or the true Illuminati, the true illuminated ones, the true bright ones, the solar ones. Right? They will try and work to stop that, the continuation of that, to stop the raising of that, the rise. Many of these people in these old doctrines, these old philosophies, their new job will be to work for the beast, to work against our evolution. Watch. To work against the evolution. How's that? By pushing these unreal concepts of the beast, protesting, being woke, black consciousness, Pan-Africanism, to push out these things again. To jumpstart these things, which is why the so-called white man restarted these movements, these organizations and things like that, to slow down our evolution.
Control it.
And a lot of these so-called blacks will work with him. They will help him. They will push these unreal messages. They will push these unreal concepts. They will push these two-dimensional messages.
Lower level
and
messages.
this desire that they try to build in us for equality. They will try to snuff out the brightness and the illumination of those who are coming into this order, into this power, into this greater light, into this brightness, this pure brightness, this pure illumination. What is the pure illumination? The pure illumination is the continuous and constant future in which we are starting to see. As Mentalians, we're starting to see a world without barriers, without limitations. And this is not what the beast wants. You as black people are supposed to have barriers, bars, and limitations for how great you become, how much you think of yourself, how you look into the future. You're supposed to have bars and barriers as black people because it was put there early in you.
When he said it was put there early in you, that started from school. You know, they were teaching you how to think, teaching you how to digest information, teaching you the story of your culture. How the fuck you gonna tell me about my culture? The fuck? You feel me? When you don't even know where you come from. You feel me? You come from black people. Like, you feel me? You come from the original source. And you trying to keep us down. It's very ignorant, you know. It's just crazy, and it's like I feel to the life of me I cannot know. That's like, why is it like this? Cause we here on this planet, cause we got captured in this prison, and and we trying to release our beings from this. It's all coming full circle for me now. The more I listen to this information, because they really like got us fucked up in the game, like. You trap our beings, or you trap us, and you know, then they send beings down here to and basically we the aliens, we the AT-aliens or some shit like that. But no, for real, we come back down here to help everybody else. We have to reawaken, shake it off, reawaken. But see, the thing about the ones that have to come down here and help awaken everybody else, they are more advanced, they are more knowledgeable, they awaken a little quicker, you know, and sometimes they're a little bit more potent. You feel what I'm saying? And they already in this path, they already know something is off when they get here, because when you get here, you know, you're not as in tune. But as you grow, you understand, like, oh, okay, that's my mission, this is what I'm supposed to do. Let me do my part so I can help who needs to be helped, encounter who needs to be encountered, okay, and help them realize their potential, realize who they truly are, realize the power within them. This is a game system matrix, okay? Just not motherfucking checkers.
As an obstacle to cut you off. That obstacle and that optical illusion. The obstacle and optical illusion. Right? One visible and one physical. And this is what they do not want you to see. I'm not just talking about the elites. I'm talking about your so-called black people who are in that bar or that law or unlawful mindset.
Right.
that mindset of equality, that mindset of chaos and confusion, who want nothing but chaos and confusion in their lives and in yours. If you are associated with them, they want nothing but chaos and confusion.
Yep.
You must realize that. We must continue to walk this path of illumination. And this is a path that the so-called black people or black ones will not be strong, and losing family members and losing friends or losing people that were close to you.
Like, because when I tell you this path tough, like you literally have to get away from people, like, because it just don't, it's draining, it's tiring, and when you really like trying to elevate or really trying to do what God has told you to do, or consciousness has told you to do, or your mission here, you know, you have to be locked in, you know, that's your mission, and you should be putting your energy into it 24/7, but also, you know, having a practical life and enjoying what you can here, but in the most part, you know, studying and being in tune and getting your body right to get higher knowledge, or to prepare yourself to leave as well after you have done your mission, okay? And it's just this shit all coming full circle for me right now.
People that were close to you, you know, you must be prepared to lose them on the path, because part of this awakening, part of this great illumination, this extension of mind, body, and soul, and this mental capabilities that's coming to us, part of that is sacrifice, as I told you before. Sacrifice. If we are not willing to sacrifice in order to receive power, then you are not fit for power. You are not fit for change. You are not fit for the evolution. If you are not willing to sacrifice, become those illuminated ones, those brighter ones, to get greater and brighter vision, pure fire, the pure light, the brightness, the illumination, the foresight, the things that avoid in the minds of black people who are only concerned with going to their jobs, coming home, spending money. Like I told you, with Gay Edgar Hoover said, we have to watch the next so-called black people who raise up to electrify the minds of the people. That was code word for the Messiah, because once that Illuminati, that illuminated race of beings are raised up, then everything will fall down and be re-raised again. And this is not something that they want.
Right.
It's like anything, when you have those beings who are, or those, you know, a machine, whatever, that has not been turned on for a while, and then you turn it on, it's going to take a long time to get up to speed. And that's going to be us, because, again, this is a continuous and constant thing, because we've been off for so long. So whenever I hear these, are we there yet, Negroes that come around, when we going to get this, when we going to do this, you got to remember, our people have been off mentally for thousands of years. We have been out of power for thousands of years. So that means we've been off. We have not been on. So we have to come back on gradually. There ain't no, are we there yet? Pop, we there. That don't work like that.
Right.
Don't work like that. The people who think like that, those are the people those are the black people. The black people will give themselves away. The black people think like they try to jump ahead of the development and the evolution. They try to jump ahead of the path.
Skip the process.
They try to jump to higher states without realizing there's no jumping as an individual. They try to do these things.
Yeah.
And they only fool themselves. They try to make these jumps, and you cannot jump over the development of who we are to become. See, the ones who are part of the development, they're walking the path slowly. They're walking the path slowly and constantly and continuously. They're walking and they're taking the journey. And this is true life, because the journey represents an evolution, a growth, something that we have not been doing as so-called black people. Again, which is why, and the black and so-called black people want to continue in this fashion. They don't want to grow into this. They don't even understand what this is. They don't understand what the bright or the illuminated power is. They don't understand what that is.
Right. Have no
Nor are they trying to understand it. They're satisfied.
Wow. That was Benjahman Manhatten with the Path of Illumination. He really highlighted a lot of things that a lot of people talk about, or some people don't want to talk about when it comes to the black people. And when I say black people, when you say black people, he mean the ones that are not awakened. Because I say the chosen ones or the enlightened ones, are the ones that are trying to, of course, lift up the consciousness. But we have been, we have been recreated over and over again through a system that wants us to be mentally arrested or dependent on their logic, depending on their practical information or the process of how they want things to go, because they know that it's foolproof. They know that black people can follow it. They know that you still have old heads, you still have the school system, you still have things that make you disassociate with your mind, you feel what I'm saying, or with logical thinking, or with higher awareness, you feel me? And that's why they teach certain things in school. They don't teach you how to, build your credit score, because they know you're going to have to struggle to get your credit score, because you're not going to know how to save your money, or you're not going to know how to pay people back, because they put that shit in your mind, you know what I'm saying? They don't tell you, like, ways to get rich and stuff like that. They want you to struggle to get to the top. They want you to go against the grain. They want you to do illegal things to keep you down and make you feel like you don't know who you are, or that you're not worthy of riches and possessions and stuff like that. Because remember, with the hip hop movement, or with the gangster movement, or just even with the influencer movement, it's like they basically still telling you to sell your soul in certain ways. If you're doing like OnlyFans and shit like that or whatever. Now I'm not get your money, you feel me? Because most of them are not enlightened. But anyways, it's because there's other ways to get some money and not have to do all that extra shit. But hey, I don't judge. You just do what you do. You feel me? But at the end of the day, you have to really like latch on to the concept of being more enlightened. Putting yourself in a position to gain the knowledge, apply the knowledge, and keep going forward. Help who you can and keep walking forward, okay? Because it's gonna be people. Oh yeah, and also recognizing, people that are, they like game pieces. They the obstacles and shit like that. So you have to recognize people energy, recognize when something is trying to stop you. Your mindset should just be like keep walking forward. You know how you walking, and you don't want to like say hey to nobody, or you don't want to interact with nobody. You just gotta keep walking. Or you like, hey, how you doing? Just keep going. You feel what I'm saying? That's you walking the path of enlightenment. That's you just focusing on that, and you'll see how your energy grows. You'll see how your mindset grows. You'll see how you get more downloads. You'll see how you'll get more control over the matrix versus the matrix controlling you. Okay? Alright, okay, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna try to drop 2 today. Okay, this might be the second one I drop, but I'm gonna try to drop 2 today. But I'll see y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Bye.